Hello and welcome to day 34 of Let's Play Cookie Clicker. We will be popping some wrinklers today. We will be popping the hell out of them. And yeah, that is pretty good. Now, today, if you've seen the length of this video, you can probably guess, if you know anything about this game, today will be the day that we do our first Ascension. Oh yes, we have plenty of prestige levels to have a good Ascension. But before we do that, I think we can just buy a few more things, right? Why go to the next level without first maximizing your stuff? Yeah, we'll get the grandma thing. And heck, we'll get that too. Why not? Yeah, getting our stuff up there. And yeah, we could of course just sit and let this ride for a while. But I don't think we're going to do that. We are going to press this button and end the Grandma Apocalypse. We don't have to do that, but we can. Just because, you see, the grandmas are back to normal. This background eventually is going to become much more friendly, but there's no eventually here because we're going to ascend. Now, you see here. Oh, what I meant to say was we paused it, but if we press this, we can end it. So, it's over now. The Grandma Apocalypse is over, and we've achieved these things. And we can revoke it at any time, and yeah. But I just wanted to complete the Grandma Apocalypse before we ascended. So, ladies and gentlemen, I really don't see the point in doing anything else. We're going to come over here, we're going to hit Legacy, and we are going to ascend. Here we go. Ooh. Fancy. Alright, the way it works is we have 478 chips to use. Now, we start with just buying the Legacy, which will allow you to have the system. And then everything sort of scales from there. Like, literally, it will go to the billions and trillions of cookies and beyond. So, I'm thinking that we want the boost from Heralds, because this will give you 41% boost just from doing that. So, that's a no-brainer to turn on. Let's see. And there's a lot of other options here. The Crumbly Egg, that will give you some benefits. It gives you a dragon, and we'll see that dragon in the future here. Now, we want this for the 10%. And what we have here are 4 different boxes of cookies. You know, like all of the little 2%, 3% little boost. These give you a whole bunch more of them, so you want to buy all 4. And this one here gives you 10 free cursors. I think that's pretty cool. Of course, like I said, it goes way up from there, so we can't do any of that. What do we want? A permanent upgrade. I think you want that, right? Ooh, and we get to pick which one to do. I never know what is the best one to pick. But, like, you can pick any of your silly little things. You can pick any of the thing upgrades. I've heard that the 1,000 fingers thing is good to have. But what I always do, and I don't know if this is smart or not, but I go to whatever the most expensive milk thing I have is. and lock that in because milk is powerful. And that is good. Okay, what else can we do? Keep making cookies when the game is closed. Well, I've been keeping the game running, but you know I might end up having to close it for various reasons, so why not? Before I pick that, yeah, we're not dealing with any of that. We've done the crumbly egg, so we'll get these two, and we'll get these two. Beyond that, it kind of spirals up. So I think that's it, actually, because we are down to just 2 chips remaining, so we can't spend any more. We are going to reincarnate back into the mortal world. Here we go. And we start here with our delicious big cookie, and we have all these little things from all the big stuff we've done. Now, if I wanted to be a purist, I could just let these 10 cursors play out. Do I want to do that? I don't think I do. I think I want to have a little bit of fun here. So we get our prestige level, which means we get an extra almost 5 times what we would normally get. So, but we have to unlock it. So we press this button. You see this starts to go up. You press, see, cookie crumbs. That is the first thing that is from one of those boxes of goodies. And you see all these cats. Because we got the biggest cat, all the smaller cats are just like here. So let's chill out and do some clicking. We'll play this out for a little bit. We won't go too long because I do want to keep the purity of the 1 day per thing. But I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll play up until we can't click on anything in a reasonable amount of time. Like right now, it's very easy just to wait a few seconds. And we'll set an arbitrary thing, maybe. I don't know. We're going to say we will buy anything that costs less than that. 2111. That's how that number is pronounced. So as soon as things begin to cost more than that, we will stop. And of course, I do want a complete row of cursors. So we'll get exactly 1 farm. We'll get some grandmas. And then we will chill for the day after that. Pretty excited about all that. See, this is the way that people usually play. They'll just sit here and click on things, and it's probably the smarter way. But the 1 day a year thing, I've got to keep its purity up. I am only doing this because it's the first Ascension, and it's time for a little party, I say. So we're having a wee little party, as they might say. And we're just getting these last little things. Boop. Alright. So we can happily get some. Ooh. Yep, we're up over 50, so we're getting cascading cookies. Very pretty. We're going to click on whatever's cheaper until we get to the number that we marked out. Slowly getting there. Worthwhile compromise. Because that way, once we resume tomorrow, we'll have many thousands in which to, do our big jumps as we did in the early days of the first Ascension and get ourselves up there. Yes, we must have the full ring. Boop, boop, boo, boop, boo. Yes, the other episodes will not be like this. You could call this a special. A first Ascension special. Even if the cursors do go above the number that I said, we will get 50. Because I want the complete ring. That is the rule. What could these buildings be? What could they be? The world will never know. And then after that, we buy the Grandma upgrade. Kapow. And then I believe, yes, we buy another Grandma. Then we get the farm. And then finally, we get our last thing. And see that they jump up. So, we are just going to round things off by getting up to 50 cursors. And then we are going to cut it off. And let it ride until tomorrow. Almost there. One more. And there we have it. A perfect first Ascension. And now we will begin this new era. Humble though we might be now, we will be thrusting into the future with all the rigor of a great cookie titan. See you next time.